we are a combination of the body and soul. The body is impermanent, it is subject to destruction. The soul is immortal. And as the Bhagavad Gita says, Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakah, na chainam kle dayantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha. Lord Krishna says in the Gita, the soul cannot be destroyed by any means. Weapons cannot pierce it, fire cannot burn it, water cannot melt it, nor can air dry it. The soul is indestructible, and so we are a combination of the indestructible and immortal soul and the impermanent body. The body is made of 5 elements. Kshiti, Jal, Pavak, Tej, Samira, Pancharachit, Yaha, Adham, Sarira. Saint Tulsidas says in Ramcharitmanas that the body is made of 5 elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. And these are the same 5 elements that go into the making of this material world that we are living in. The world that we see, hear, taste, touch, and smell, the world that we are very much attached to, is made of the same 5 elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. So, for the sake of the body, we have the material world. But we are the soul, and so for the sake of the soul, for our own sake, there is God. The world for the body and God for the soul. These are 2 different departments, neither one interfering with the other. If you say, I will only give worldly property to my soul as well as my body, then the soul will be starved and you will never attain happiness. You'll never be at peace with yourself. And if, on the other hand, you say, I will only give God, I will not eat, I will not drink, I will not give anything to my body because God is the most important for me, even then you'll suffer because the body will punish you. You will not be able to meditate on God at all. And so the wise ones, the enlightened ones have said that you should take care of the body as well as the soul. Lord Krishna says in the Gita, Natyashna tastu yogosti na chaikantama nashnataha na chati swapna shilasya jagrato naiva charjuna yukta hara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapna babodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. In chapter 6, Lord Krishna says, you must take care of the body. Don't eat too much, but don't eat too little. Don't sleep too much, don't sleep too little. Don't keep on sleeping like Kumbhakaran, but don't slight yourself with less than the necessary amount of sleep. Scriptures have said sleep for 6 hours, no more, unless you're a child or a very old person or someone who is ill. So Lord Krishna says, take good care of the body, because it's important to take care of the body. Tana binu bhajan veda nahi barna. The Vedas do not say that you can fulfill the spiritual motive, your true selfish motive, without taking care of the body. So you must take care of the body. If the body is not healthy, the mind will not be healthy. Therefore, you will not be able to take care of the soul. So it's extremely important to take care of the body. That's where the world comes in. We must use the world, and we do use the world. But we are warned by scriptures not to use too much of the world. They say use as little of the world as possible. Otherwise, you'll become attached to the world. Your mind will become extremely attached to the world. And with which mind then will you meditate on God? We only have one mind. And so scriptures have told us to use as little of the world as possible. But on the other hand, they say, think about God as much as possible. Think of God as much as possible. Why? Because we are, in fact, the soul. We are the spirit soul. We have a body. The more important thing is the soul. The less important thing is the body. The body is important, but it's only important because it furthers the interest of the soul. The soul is the important entity. And so we must accept as much of God as possible. We must think of God as much as possible, and we must use the world as little as possible. The world has not given anyone true happiness. The world has not given anyone contentment on a permanent basis. We find fleeting pleasures of the world. We don't find in the world what we are truly looking for. And what we are looking for is unlimited, everlasting, and ever-increasing happiness. We are looking for true happiness. And the Vedas say, Yo vai bhuma tat sukham, nal pe sukham asti, bhumatveva vijigyasitavyaha. That happiness is unlimited and everlasting. We are searching for true happiness, and this happiness cannot be found in the material world. We can find joys and limited pleasures here, but we don't find true happiness. A child plays with a new toy, but soon afterwards he gets tired of the toy, and then the toy may be put away somewhere and the child doesn't miss it at all. You buy a new car and you attain so much happiness from it for a while. After that, the charm is gone. The same can be said of a new piece of jewelry or new outfit, a boat, whatever worldly property you get. For the first time, it's very exciting. It gives you a lot of happiness. And then the happiness keeps on going down further and further until there is no happiness left. We see time and time again, it's our daily experience that we find limited pleasures in this world. We don't find what we are really looking for. And so we are still searching. We are looking for that elusive happiness. And that happiness seems to be like an elusive butterfly that we never seem to be able to capture. And yet we are thinking, if I get that new car, I'm definitely going to be happy. If I live a little bit more, I'm going to find happiness. I know it. I feel it in my bones. If I just travel all over the world, I am going to be really, really happy. If I learn a different language, I'm going to be happy. If I get an Emmy, I'm going to be happy. If I become a billionaire, I'll be happy. And we plan like this all lifelong. And when we die, right before that time, even right up till the last moment, we are looking for happiness. Maybe if I could live a little bit longer, I'd be happy. But we don't find the happiness we are seeking, unlimited and everlasting and ever-increasing happiness, because the material world doesn't have that kind of happiness to give us. Now, what would you call a person who goes to the mall looking for shoes and goes to Baskin-Robbins instead and said, I want a pair of size 7 shoes? Shoes? Is that a new flavor in ice cream? No, I mean shoes that you wear on your feet. Shoes? You're looking for shoes in an ice cream store? Are you mad? Are you crazy? In the same way, we are looking for perfect happiness, unlimited happiness in an imperfect world. We are crazy. The enlightened ones call us crazy. They say, you're insane. Look for happiness in God, who has unlimited happiness to give. And so God says, look, I am in every particle of the universe. I am all-pervading. Because you need me for your sake, for the sake of the soul. And I have manifested this material world because you need it for the sake of the body. So use little bit of the world, as little as you need. Do not try to satisfy your desires, because desires are insatiable. They are unending. Use the world only as much as necessary. Use the world to fulfill your basic needs of food, shelter, and so on. But do not expect happiness from the material world, because God alone is the source of that unlimited and everlasting and ever-increasing happiness. So we are a combination of the mortal body and the immortal soul. And for this reason, we have the world that has been made available to us to sustain the body. And then God has pervaded every particle of this universe, because the soul wants only one nourishment, and that is God. Whether you call that God Ram or Krishna, whether you call that God Durga or Shankar or Ahur Mazd or Sat Shri Akal, there are countless names of God. Whatever you call God, however you think of God, that God, the one and only God, is the one for our soul.